My family life was rather unique. We moved around a lot because of my dad's job for a total of 8 times. That's 8 times starting over in a completely new place. It's 8 times, changing schools, sometimes more than once within the course of a year. And it's, you have to make a whole new set of friends and you have to learn about a whole new place and figure out how to fit in. And
so we moved back to the exact same location where we'd been before, thinking that she would remember some of her old friends and they would remember her, and maybe that would make the transition easier, but it wasn't. She'd come home crying a lot.
As I was moving around from school to school, I did experience several instances of bullying, mostly in the form of social exclusion. That doesn't stop it from hurting, even though no one's leaving marks on you. To have that happening for so long really affects your self-image and your confidence. My anxiety disorder has been going on since the very end of high school through college. My form of generalized anxiety disorder, it's a genetic disorder, and the women in my family have always had it.
When I realized the extent of the anxiety, that it wasn't just normal teenage trauma, I knew we needed to get some help.
If I'm having an anxiety attack, I usually start to feel very cold. I start shaking and I can't feel parts of my arms and my legs, and my heart rate accelerates. The very worst time would probably have to be about halfway through my freshman year of college. I had been recently prescribed antidepressants because my anxiety took on the symptoms of depression. It turned out they had the exact opposite effect, and I had suicidal thoughts. And luckily, I realized that this was the medication. My mom called the psychiatrist and they're like, you need to come off the meds. My advice goes to people with mental illness because it is so rarely talked about. It's such a common issue. So whatever you're dealing with, anxiety, depression, OCD, you're not any less for suffering. In fact, you are stronger. You are still winning by not giving up. You have so much potential and so much purpose. The real winning edge in my life has always been, and I think always comes back to God. Having that faith in Him and His plan and His purpose has given me strength in the times that I needed it most.